Hello, Rocket Friend. I am so glad you are here in this workshop on your Rocket Yoga trajectory in the system. Before we go any further at all, I want to stop and make sure that you hear that just because this is a system and there are stages does not necessarily mean that this will be linear for you. All of our bodies are different. All of our practices are different. They ebb and they flow over time, and that is 1000% normal. This is meant to be more of a guide, a place for you to start and a place for you to start growing and see some of the kind of milestones that you'll hit along the way in your practice and the action steps that you can take to move along those milestones. But throughout everything is the underlying Rocket philosophy to be organic and to listen to your inner teacher. And so, you might be in more than one of the stages at a time. You might hit 4 and then jump back to 2 because something happens. Practice self-compassion. Listen to your inner teacher. Be organic. I can't say it enough. It's the key to the Rocket Yoga system. It's also probably the key to life. Anyways, I am Lindsay Hammond. I'm the founder of the Rocket Yoga at Home community. I've been practicing Rocket Yoga since I stumbled into a class in 2014 when I was living in DC. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. Like, I had no business being there. It was super advanced. Like, everyone was in stage 5 who was there. But it was such a welcoming environment, even though everyone around me had been practicing together for a really long time. It was just really loving, and it was really inspiring to see the people around me doing these, what at the time to me were like wild ass crazy pretzel poses. It's like, wow, that's really cool. And the sense in the room was like joy and happiness and fun and play and experimentation. And it was so cool to see that a dedicated, regular practice of yoga could also be really fun. And so that is one of the things that I love about the Rocket, and that's why I'm so excited that you're here. So I took kind of my own experience and journey with the Rocket and looked at the experience and journey of other Rocket yogis that I knew and put together this set of steps, this path trajectory, if you will, so that to kind of take out some of the mystery of like, how do you go from not knowing what the Rocket is, like being confused, maybe not having a regular practice, but knowing that like you want to get stronger and that there's, you can be more confident on and off of your mat, to like confidently floating, floating through your yoga practice because you're just so strong, because you've been at it for so long, to easeful living, floating, floating through life, not in a like, we're up above it, up here, but floating through in a like, things can be easeful and life is not meant to be a struggle. Our yoga practice isn't meant to be a struggle. Life isn't meant to be a struggle. And that's not to say that it will all be easy and we'll just, heart, sunshine, and rainbows like prance through. It's learning how to be with ourselves, learning the practice of feeling the feelings, of listening to our inner teacher, of making adjustments when we need to, that helps you move through the stages and eventually get to floating. All right, so that's what we have coming up. I'll talk you through milestones for each of the steps as well as action steps in the lessons that are coming up. I am so excited that you're here, and I'm looking forward to diving into the discover phase in the next step. Rocket love, friends. It's blast off.